Hello, this is Clinton Edminster, and today we're taking a closer look at the US 17 SR 404 spur bridge over the Savannah River at Savannah, Georgia. At the groundbreaking of the bridge in 1991, then Governor Joe Harris was quoted as saying that the newly completed bridge will free the barrier to the port forever. Forever, however, seems to have come up a little short. Ever more massive container ships are calling on the port just west of the bridge, and some of them are just a little too high. Sometime in the next couple of years, GDOT plans to raise the iconic Savannah Bridge from 185 feet to 206 feet. That's a 21-foot lift. How do they plan to do that? It took some digging, but I found some bid packets for this project, and it has had some incredible information in it. I encourage anyone with a penchant for engineering or a fascination with Savannah history to check this stuff out. The bridge is a stay cable bridge. That means one or more towers have cables that hold up the roadway. The entire structure, built in 1991, is 8,852 feet long. The span of the bridge, held up by the cables, is 2,039 feet, and it's 81 feet wide. Between the center lines of the piers, the bridge is 1,100 feet. The two piers lift 418 feet into the sky and meet the roadway 192 feet up. The roadways themselves are held up with 72 cables per pier. That's 144 cables in total. The longest cables are 577 feet long, and the shortest, 126 feet. The portion of the bridge suspended by the cables is really one giant superstructure of concrete and rebar. When concrete heats up, it expands, slightly lengthening the bridge. Finger joints above and expansion joints below are used to manage the small gaps and movement. Raising a 2,000-foot-long reinforced concrete bridge by 21 feet is no easy task and has only been done 2 other times in the world. The plan is to replace the stay cables holding up the roadway and use those new cables to lift it up. The existing stay cables were constructed with a previous generation of materials and techniques. Newer modern cables will be replaced one by one and have the key benefit of being able to be finely stressed or tightened in a precise and iterative sequence to reprofile the bridge to a target curve. Now, how does this exactly happen? After a bit of study, I believe these metal cylinders hidden inside the main piers play an important role. This picture was taken inside one of the main piers, which are hollow, if you didn't know. The cylinder is the end of one of the cables, and you can see the other cables ending above it through the grate. Also note the odd geometry and angles of the concrete reflected on the blueprints here. This is a cross-section of the top of the main pier, and all of this is concrete. The interior angle of this structure changes as the angle of cables gets more acute the closer to the pier they get. I'm guessing that in the new cables, these ending caps will be replaced with a mechanism that can be tightened independently. Once all the cables are replaced, engineers will be able to go inside the piers and independently tension the cables, almost like braces, bringing the entire span to their target alignment. That's all the monologue we've got for today. For the rest of the time, just enjoy these pictures and blueprints I found in the bid packet and some video I took around the site. Thanks again for taking an interest in the built environment you helped pay for.